Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and wanting to hang out with me for a little bit today. If you're new here, join Nene's Glam Squad. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn up the notification bell. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. Hit the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It helps out my channel. It lets YouTube know you enjoy seeing my content. Leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. Let me know what your favorite makeup brand is. I would love to hear. Maybe there's one in there I haven't tried yet, and I'll have to go out and try it. Anyways, today is Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every Wednesday with my girl Kat. We've been doing this for over a year now, just in case you're new here. I met her a long time ago on YouTube, and we started doing collabs together, and it kind of just turned into a weekly thing that we did, and it's been great. She's amazing. I love you, Kat. I can't wait to see your video and the look that you do and the palette that you use. If you guys are new here, make sure you go over there and check her out as well. I love listening to her tell about her week and what she's done and everything, and you guys should go check her out too. Drop some love on her channel. So if you want to see what palette I'm going to use and the look I'm going to do for my Get Ready With Me Wednesday, then stick around because I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So let's go over the base a little bit. I used my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite primers. That and my Marshmallow Primer are my two favorites. I also used my primer spray that I got from Shop Miss A. Let's see, I used my BizyBeauty foundation. This is in the shade Cashmere. This is a really good foundation for me anyway. Not everybody likes it, which is fine, but I think it works for me and I like it. So, and it's only $5, which, like my Wet n Wild, it seems like I like the $5 foundations. I used BizyBeauty concealer, and this is light beige, although I think it could be a little bit lighter. I think it's just a little bit too dark for what I like to use it for. So I also used my e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer as well, just to kind of lighten up a little bit. I used my e.l.f. taupe brow pencil. Where did I put it? Right here, for my brows. I think I actually got them pretty good today. I don't know, maybe I'm just delusional, but yeah, I think they're looking okay. I used my CoverGirl Clean Professional setting powder that I always use. I also used my Kanaya Entreveros face palette set and define kit. I haven't used this in a while, and I really like it, obviously, because this actually is panned, which is great. I also used my Pacifica blush that I've been using. I hit pan. You can see it right there. Look at that. I did it, you guys. Finally. And then I used my Wet n Wild concealer to prep my lids. I was on my Avon site, and I go through when I'm going to put in an order, and I look through the samples and see if there's any sales and whatnot, and go through the makeup, and I saw these palettes right here, and I was like, I want to try one. So it's a Mono Pop eyeshadow palette, and it's in shades Mood Brown, and this is what it looks like. This is the box it comes in, which is kind of cool. I like the black and silver. Black and silver are my colors. They really are. I think silver really, I don't know, I've always really been into silver. For as long as I can remember, it's been my favorite jewelry to wear, and gold just never, I don't know, I just never really liked how gold looked on me. I could be wrong, but this is what the palette looks like, and these are the shades inside. Let's swatch this one. That's what it looks like on my finger. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. So we're gonna see how this works. We are going to see how this works, and they don't have, there's no shade names, which that's kind of a bummer. I'll pop it up here and show you guys what I'm using. Let's see if there's anything to talk about this week. I didn't really do too much. My son went with his dad on a like family vacation thing. Yes, I'm sour about it. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I know I should be over it, and I am to a certain extent, but it's frustrating when there's somebody that like doesn't see that they do things that upset you and continue to do it regardless, and then they like, because my ex has always been the type of person that doesn't validate your feelings. I was trying to think of the words. To validate your feelings, and that it's okay for you to feel that way, and that you don't need to feel that way. You know what I mean? That there's no reason to feel that way. But I never got that kind of security. Like, I was always made to feel kind of, and I'm not like just talking about my feelings. Like, this has nothing to do with like, I mean, him or anything, and I'm not bad-mouthing him. You know, people are who they are. They're individuals, and they all have different personalities, and you have to decide whether you want to deal with the negative side of it. But then also, sometimes you don't see what's right in front of your face, and you don't see that you're being made to feel a certain way or treated a certain way because you're more focused on the other person than you are on yourself, making the other person happy, that you don't even see your own unhappiness within you. And that really sucks, because then you allow yourself to get hurt. But people in life should know what's right and wrong. And regardless of how much something hurts somebody, you have to put it out there. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, yes, you might miss out on some people, but do you really just not care enough to do something like that to hurt them? Like, you know, and not tell them what's going on, like that you see other people, or that you don't want to, you know, like, I don't know if I'm making any sense. But if you're a cheater or you're cheating on somebody, why do that to somebody? Why do that to somebody? And then do it and then lie about it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me why you would purposely do something like that to hurt somebody, or know that you're going to hurt them, or think that you can be able to do it without ever getting caught and the other person will never find out. Like, I don't understand somebody like wanting to actually do that to somebody else. Like, explain to me that how somebody could be so selfish. And I'm just, you know, I mean, it happens. It does. People get cheated on all the time and never know, completely oblivious to it. And, you know, I don't know if it happened more than the 2 times that I know about, but my gut instinct is telling me that it happened a lot more than I thought it did. And the fact that I didn't see it when it did happen, because I don't think it happened all the time. You know what I mean? I think it just happened on occasions, which, you know, is hurtful. But again, I don't really know. But in the end, I'm just saying, I don't understand why people treat people the way that they do. Like, if you love somebody, then, you know, love them with everything that you have and make it a good life. Don't let yourself, everybody gets temptations in life, and you should be a good enough person to avoid that temptation and see what's right in front of you and what a good life that you do have. Was I a perfect wife? No. Am I a perfect person? No. I'm sure I made mistakes, but I don't think that I made that big of mistakes. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. I just been thinking a lot of stuff the last few days because my son's been gone for 5 days with his dad, and you know, it just, I don't know, it irritates me. I don't know why I let it bother me. I did go and take pictures though, because going to take pictures makes me feel better, you know. So I went and met a friend who wants me to do some photography for her new workspace. Well, they already have some of my pictures hanging up on their walls, which is really cool. But they're expanding their business. When she first started her business, she had me come and I looked around and I printed out some pictures and she has them hanging on the wall. And it's super cool to walk in there and see my photography on the wall. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about seeing something displayed in somebody else's space. Like, I remember I did family pictures for a friend of mine that our kids played sports together and went to school together, and she wanted me to do family pictures. So we did family pictures, and she got them all printed out and put in frames and had them up on her wall, and she took a picture of it and then she sent it to me and posted it on Facebook. And like, that was super cool. You know what I mean? Like, to like my pictures enough to print them out and then to see them up there, and they actually looked really good. I was super proud of those pictures. I thought they turned out amazing. I'm trying to find a certain brush. Found it. But I went and took some pictures around Tacoma because they want, you know, pictures of stuff that is local around here to the Pacific Northwest and to the Tacoma area. So I drove around, which I tend to do sometimes when, you know, I'm feeling any certain kind of way. You know, like when I went and watched the sunset. I went to watch the sunset because, I don't know, I'm at peace when I'm sitting there taking pictures and doing my little videos and then editing it. It makes me feel like, I don't know how to explain it, you guys. Like, it just makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something and that I'm sharing something that somebody else would want to, you know, something that would make them feel better too. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's, you know, not having the best day or whatever, and the fact that you can put something out there that might put a smile on their face when they see it or watch it, you know, that's kind of a cool feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know how this is turning out. I just been having a week a little bit, you know, feeling kind of not myself a little bit, I guess you could say. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I just go through these spurts where I'm like, I kind of want to be alone, but I don't want to be alone because I'm lonely. And I don't know. It's just, I keep saying that. It's just sometimes I just don't know how to explain things to make people understand. And then I feel like I might say something and explain something and people are going to be like, what the hell is she talking about? You know, that it doesn't make sense. It makes sense in my head when I'm thinking about it, when I'm talking about it. Just trying to get it out there to where people understand what you're saying is hard sometimes. I think that's something that's happened to me over the years, because you do things or you're in situations and people make you feel a certain way, make you feel stupid because they look at you like they don't understand what you're saying, and you feel like, what are you looking at me like I'm stupid for? You know what I mean? I shouldn't I need to be more confident in myself, I think, but I am too, you know? I know I'm good at my job. I know I've been a good mom. I know I was a decent wife. I know I'm a good person. I know I have a good heart. I just don't know what's... Sometimes it feels like just something's missing. You know? Growing up, I expected... What did I do with that? Here it is. I expected to be married and have a family. You know what I mean? I never expected to, you know, be treated the way that I was, like cheated on and stuff like that. And I know it probably says more about him than it does me, but sometimes you can't help but feel like, what is it that I did wrong to have somebody do something like that to me, regardless of who they are in their life? It just, makes you think a little bit about yourself. Like, how are you the age that you are and you don't have like like a family? You know what I mean? Like I did. And the fact that, I don't know, it's just frustrating to feel like you don't, that you, will you ever how do you explain to, like, how will you ever have that effect on somebody to where they just really always want to like be with you and never hurt you because you're such an amazing person that they just want to take care of you and make you happy and put a smile on your face? Does that make sense? I hope so. The fact that I don't have that makes me question who I am and my personality. And like, some people just mesh well together and some people don't. And sometimes the two get confused, which I get, but still, damn it. And I know from my experience over the last like 3 years that I've been, that after my divorce and everything, when I was, you know, dating or trying to date anyway, because dating at this age is just freaking a joke. It really is. I'm going to use my eyelash curler and get my mascara ready. For the first, like, well, I mean, like at first I really wasn't wanting to like be with anybody, you know what I mean? And I was still kind of dealing with, not kind of, I was dealing with the drama from my ex, which was a lot, you know? And when you're going through all that, you're never going to find somebody that's actually going to put up with that kind of BS, you know what I mean? So trying to find, and I really wasn't ready, you know what I mean? Like, I just wasn't ready for anything at that time. And after about 8 months, I was introduced to somebody by a friend. And at first I got like all drawn in because, you know, he was a nice guy. He was really nice. He asked me out on a date, took me out to dinner, took me down to watch the sunset, you know, like romantic type stuff. And we started hanging out a lot, and it just kind of, one thing turned into another because I was enjoying that feeling. And I guess I thought I would let myself fall in love, but it wasn't really. It was just, I think I was feeling lonely, and he filled that space. But then it was like, I felt like he wanted too much from me that I couldn't give, and I didn't feel like it was fair to deny him that, because I couldn't spend all the time with him that he wanted me to be able to spend with him. Because I work full time, I have a son, I'm a single mom, I have a house to clean, I have to mow the yard. Like, I have responsibilities that I have to take care of. I don't have time to, you know, put you as a priority, you know. And if somebody's not okay with that, then sorry, you know. And I just don't think I was all that ready still. And that was like, I didn't meet him till like 8 months after my divorce and everything. So I'm using my Laura Geller Fortifying Lash Primer and my Urban Decay Perversion. Sorry, I'm not telling you everything that I'm doing and that I'm putting on my eyes. I'll try and leave inserts of anything that I missed telling you about so you'll know what I was using. Don't hold me to it because I have a terrible memory these days, but I'll try. Does any of anything that I'm saying make any kind of sense whatsoever? I felt really bad though when I broke up with him because I just was being mean to him. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes if you're not happy or you're in a bad place or whatever the situation is, sometimes you don't see things clearly. And I think I got kind of blinded by him like being so nice to me all the time and just doing everything that I wanted to do, which I hadn't had because I was always so used to doing everything for everybody else, because I was always putting everybody before myself. And I need to stop doing that. And I've done that even, you know, over the past couple years. It's like I do everything to make other people happy, hoping that it's going to make me happy in the end. And sometimes it doesn't work out, you know? And I'm not speaking like recent. I'm just talking in general, you know, the things that you learn over life with relationships and people that you come in contact with and how they treat people. And, you know, if you would have told me this is where I was going to be at this age, that would have like broke my heart. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I would have made some different decisions, but maybe not, because I have my son, you know, and I wouldn't trade him for the world, even though he's a big headache and a half. And he'll be home today. I mean, it's nice to have your own space, but it's also like you're missing something. I miss my son. Like, I don't realize how much I'm going to miss him until he's gone. And then it's like thinking about him having fun with somebody else and, you know, his grumpy attitude when he's here. And like, sometimes he just doesn't feel like he has as much fun with me. And that kind of hurts my heart a little bit. And I see the pictures pop up from like, when he was little, you know, and the things that we used to, all the things that we used to do when he was little. You know, we went on walks together. We went to Wild Waves when he was little, and we'd go on rides together, and, you know, we'd go on hikes, and like even just me and my son, like me and my son did a lot of stuff together when he was little. He did a lot of stuff with his dad too, but he did a lot of stuff with me. And I think I kind of miss that, you know? I miss when he kind of needed me, you know what I mean? Like when your kids need you, I kind of am missing that a little bit. I'm going to use this highlighter right here. It's Too Faced Be Cool, Not Cruel Glower. I think it's Glower, Puppy Love Highlighter. I guess that's the name of the owner's dog. This was like a homage to the owner's dog, which is pretty cool. I did not know that. Somebody posted that on my video. I got this in a giveaway win from the Opinionated Horsewoman. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just going to put a little bit here. I don't really want to put any on my nose or anything because I got to wear a mask at work, so it wouldn't make any sense to do that. Something's not right here, guys. Something is not right here. Where's my... There it is. This eyebrow. Something happened here. What happened? How is that space open like that? I don't know what I did that did that. I'm just looking and I'm like, something's not looking right here. And it's the brow. It's always the brows. All right, I think I fixed it. I hope I fixed it. I hope I don't look like an idiot. All right, I'm going to use this Almay lipstick. I got this in my Walmart beauty box. I think it's a pretty color. It's pointed enough right now that you can kind of use it to kind of line where you're putting it. I don't know. Does that color look okay with this eye look? I'm going to use my setting spray from Shop Miss A. This one I bought. Stacy sent me one too. So I have two of them. It's always nice to have backups with stuff that you tend to use a lot. All right, that's what we're going to go with today. I do need to put my KVD cake pencil on my tight line. I need to find out what time it is because I guarantee I'm running late right now. This new schedule that I started, it's just like, ugh. I feel like I'm getting up at the same, like, amount of time to get ready, but it seems like it's not enough time for some reason, and I don't know what's going on. I'm getting up 2.5 hours before I have to be at work, which is the time that I got up before. So I use my black KVD cake pencil for my tight line, and I'm going to use my Aquamarine Beauty Creations eyeliner for the waterline. And I don't know if this is the right decision with this color, but hey, we're gonna go with it anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's because my friend I worked with yesterday, and she was like, it's because it's like, it sounds like she's having the same problem, and it's because we have to be there at the top of the hour instead of like at the half hour like we were before, you know what I mean? So I think that's kind of messing with my head a little bit, and I get to a certain time and I think I still have more time to get ready, and I don't, and it's like throwing me off. And the fact that I know this and it's still doing it is really frustrating. I look at the clock and I'm like, holy shit, this is where I'm at right now. And I've got like 5 minutes to walk out the door. My hair's not done. I'm really not finished my makeup. I'm not dressed. I got to get my shoes on. I got to take my pills. Like, I still have all these, not today. Today, all I got to do is get dressed and go. But still, on most days, I realize, I look at the clock and I look at what time it is and I'm like, holy shoot. What happened to the time? I should have more time to get ready, and I don't. All right, so this is going to be my look for the day. I don't know what I want to do with my hair, you guys. Should I leave it like that? I don't know. I might put it up in a ponytail. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Anyways, I got to finish getting ready and get the heck out of here and find out what time it is, because I probably got only 5 minutes before I have to be out the door, and I still have to throw a little something on. But with that being said, have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. I love you all. Stay safe. Take care. Make sure you go drop some love on Kat's channel. I love you, Kat. Thanks again. I'll see you next week, and I can't wait to see your video and see what you've been up to. Have a great day. Bye.